Marijuana is safer than aspirin, much safer than Tylenol, much safer than cough syrup, and you should not need even a recommendation to use this non-toxic plant. Safe, effective, and
gift from God.
Definitely. It's God's healing herb, that's what I think. It's an all-around herb because it heals stomach aches, headaches, stress, multiple sclerosis, any spasming in the body. I'm so worn out. Try to fight the good fight.
You did. Don't mind the mess. It's a little messy.
Kind of a draw, but I fought. I tried to fight. Right?
You won. You're the Joan of Arc of the medical marijuana community. Donna Lambert.
They haven't set me on fire, thank God. We stopped before they set me on fire.
It's because you're not allowed to carry flammables in the courtroom.
Donna here is also a freedom fighter, and it's been very difficult, you know, losing your home, not being able to be with your kids, to get support from people in the community and the network. And I know usually I'm a lot funnier and jokey around, and like I said, I don't feel bad. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I feel blessed to be in this situation that I can make a difference. But it takes support from friends, from family, and so build up that network, come together, and that's what this whole community is about. The 420 Nation is about people caring about each other, loving each other, and supporting each other. Because what's going on right now is this industry is being taken over by these major corporations. They're buying 50,000 acres up in Northern California to grow marijuana, and we won't be able to compete with them. The great thing about marijuana is that we can support our kids. So if you're out there right now, start growing pot, and don't tell your friends about it so you don't get in trouble. But find a way to make money, support your kids, get a house, send your kids with a good education to a good college, and have a bright future, because the future of this country is cannabis, and we are here to make a difference. We don't have to be in the Middle East having wars. We could be growing marijuana in Central America, in Ohio and Iowa, cannabis, because corn is a byproduct of oil. It is not a fuel. Do not be fooled. And this is Donna Lambert. Am I saying her last name? She's so wonderful, has been very supportive to me on the internet and with encouraging words, and I want to introduce her to speak next. So give her a big hand and your full attention, please.
Donna Lambert, the Medical Marijuana Activist of the Year. Let's hear it for her. 7 felony charges in San Diego County. Donna Lambert.
Okay, my name is Donna Lambert. I am facing 7 felony counts for medical marijuana-related charges in San Diego, California. My trial is set to start April 13th. The medical conditions that I have had include cancer, hepatitis C, cirrhosis, an autoimmune disorder called Sjogren's disease, and arthritis. I have had 4 different doctors recommend marijuana to me, and it works. When I was on chemotherapy for the hepatitis C, I was on 5 different pharmaceuticals just for the side effects of the marijuana, and the doctor suggested that I try it. It's safe and effective. Prior to getting arrested, I totally and completely believed I was following the law. I still do, and I see that the courts don't treat it that way. My eyes were totally closed. I figured if I had my copy of the AG guidelines and the law, I was fine. Then one morning I was looking out my window, and I see running along my picket fence about 10 men or so dressed in black from head to tail. Yeah, that's right. And SWAT, black helmets, vests, carrying rifles, and the front 2 had a big battering ram running towards my door. So I went outside on my porch to face these men with their rifles so that my dog wouldn't get shot. And as they were pointing their rifles at me, burned into my brain is when one of them dropped the rifle and it was swinging. Where if it had went off accidentally, it would have shot me. And this is for 2 quarter ounces of medical marijuana to a cop who lied to a doctor to obtain a valid prescription and then pretend he was a patient. So they took me to jail and destroyed my house and tried everything they could to degrade and dehumanize me. And then when I got out of jail, district attorney was doing a press conference saying she had arrested 33 dangerous drug felons, and I was one of them. On the newspaper, I was listed as a dangerous drug felon for medical marijuana, for 2/4 ounces of medical marijuana. So I called the newspaper over and over, and the reporter that exposed the truth about this situation was nearly fired due to corporate and government control of the media, and is no longer allowed to write about medical marijuana. And what I had told that reporter was that I knew that there was a whole bunch of people in the medical marijuana community that had also been arrested, not just myself. And so I went downtown to the courthouse and I pulled all 33 files that they listed of these dangerous drug felons, and found that 14 were in the medical marijuana community, and it was only medical marijuana, and it was all a lie. And the biggest thing that I learned from pulling all these files is that the criminal injustice system has a huge financial incentive to continue treating us as criminals, and to keep putting us in jail, and to pretend we're breaking the law when we're not. And the reason is because on the grants that the police department gets, they never disclose they're targeting medical marijuana. They say they're targeting narcotics offenders. And then when they offer plea bargains, they offer you to sign a paper saying you are a narcotics offender, and they never disclose that you are a medical marijuana patient. And then, of course, the prison guard system in California is the strongest union in the state, and all they want to do is build more prisons and lock more people up. We have 2 million Americans in prison, over 40,000 Americans only for marijuana, medical or not. American citizens in cages for a plant, over 40,000 people. And then the last thing about their financial incentive is their equitable sharing program, where the different agencies get to share the money they steal from you, which is why they let you stay open for about 6 months before they come and raid you, and they take your money and they spend it on whatever they want. It goes into their discretionary funds. So, it's not that I'm mad or anything. In the broader picture of medical marijuana, what I see is the question of whether we live in a free country anymore or not. Because our Constitution promises us a country by the people, for the people, and the people voted for medical marijuana. And yeah, I'm afraid to go to trial, and I'm afraid to go to jail, but I'm more afraid to sign that paper because I'm afraid of what it means. It means that we don't live in a free country, and if I sign that paper, it means that I don't think the Constitution is worth the paper it was written on. So before I got arrested, my eyes were shut. I had no idea there was even anybody in prison for marijuana. I really didn't. But I started doing research and I started learning, and it's a shocking thing that's going on. I hope your eyes are open. I hope you're registered to vote. I hope you sign those papers out there of the people gathering signatures and get active. Bombard the White House. Do what you have to do. Just do something, and let's stand up for our rights. And I just have to close by saying that I'm a little, I fired my lawyer, and I was going to represent myself for free because I wanted my 10 minutes with the jury, and 2 lawyers stepped in to save me from myself, and Mayor Felsen is one of them. And free of charge, these people are helping me, and Mark Blumel is the other one. He's in the task force down in San Diego. And they believe in this cause as much as I do, and I'm eternally grateful to these people. Thank you.
Let's hear it one more time for Donna Lambert, Medical Marijuana Activist of the Year. If you want to hear a great interview of this woman, Donna Lambert, you can listen to my show, The California Marijuana Report, for Beverly Hills Normal. That's where this podcast is located, Beverly Hills Normal 90210. And we have a terrific interview with Medical Marijuana Activist of the Year, Donna Lambert. Let's turn it over one more time to dailybuds.com, Michael Lerner. Hey, what's up? What do you guys think? Everybody having a good time today?